How do you feel living in that area on $2,500 a month?
It's expensive and it's hard. And I struggle a lot, especially because I spend a lot of my mom's money. She's probably given me about $200,000 in the past 5 years.
What? That's an insane amount of money. How does she giving you that much money? In the last 5 years?
About, yeah.
Let me just do some basic, not stupid person math. Since 16?
About.
What are you doing at 16 that requires starting to get 200,000? What the? What are you talking about?
Just taking money from her or borrowing money and not giving it back.
Hold on. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What No, I wouldn't laugh at that. That sounds sketchy as. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I take a lot of money from my mom. Sometimes
How?
I'll ask her. I have her card attached to my Cash App.
Like her debit card?
Yeah.
And since 16, you're just siphoning?
Yeah. Pretty much. And I work for her, so I make the money from her business, and then she kind of gives me extra money. So you do nothing
at your job, get paid some money for it, and then siphon $200,000.
Yeah.
And you say borrow. Okay, what is borrow? Oh, this is off.
She pretty much I'll ask her for money and I'll tell her I'll give it back to her, and then she
$40,000 a year on top of your pay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
She'll forget. Like this ring, this is my wedding ring, and I borrowed money for it. She gave us $3,000 for it, but it was only $2,100.
So she forgets.
Yeah.
So you take advantage of her.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, open and honest about that. There's a part of me that at least respects the honesty, but I have a hard time respecting the actual reality of it. I mean, you're 3 years into adulthood. What do we do? So have you ever gotten a job in your life that wasn't dependent on mommy?
Yeah.
What?
I worked with special needs adults. I lived in South Dakota for a period of time, so it was a lot cheaper.
Okay.
But
you were still borrowing money during that time, I'm assuming.
I went through a period about 3 months where I didn't borrow money because I had a really good job.
Oh, 3 months out of 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I only made like $15 an hour, but I also was living with my ex. So we were kind of splitting the bills.
So you actually do nothing at work?
No, I run payroll and I'll like answer phone calls and I handle.
Okay, well, payroll's once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, sorry.
And I also handle like our sponsorships and ordering stuff for like the company.
What? You don't have to tell me the business because we don't want to, put that information out there. But like, what does the business do?
We work with children on the autism spectrum.
Okay.
So
doing what for them?
Therapy, like teaching them social skills or like how to.
Is your mom a therapist?
She is not. She used to be. She's now like a behavior analyst, so she's like way above.
How wealthy is she? And why is it just your mom? So is it just your mom? Your parents are not together?
No, they are. My dad's retired.
But you're taking from her. You specifically called out your mom.
Yeah.
Because it's her card?
Yeah, her card, her business, even though my parents like kind of own it together. They don't really own it together. It's my mom's like the owner.
How wealthy are they?
I actually just learned my mom makes about $500,000 a year.
Okay, 500. I mean, that's an incredible amount of money. But making $500,000 a year, I feel like you would still very much be like, where has $40,000 gone this year? Even at $500,000 a year, I was thinking maybe a couple million. Okay, maybe they're like, dropping the bucket. But $500,000 a year, losing $40,000, just gone and forgetting about it. That doesn't really make sense. So how do these conversations go? Then what do you mean she forgets? Well, what do you mean she forgets if she's calling you out? What are you talking about?
Sometimes,
what is actually happening?
Sometimes
I don't find it funny.
She'll like text me and she'll be like, "Why are you taking money? Stop taking money, child." So then I'll stop taking money.
Stop taking money, child. Yeah, she thinks you're a child because you're acting like a child because you've been independent 3 months. 3 months of your life ever you've been independent. Go ahead, continue.
I think she also forgets though, because I have a little brother who also likes to take money. But
what are you guys?
He takes money in the form of Steam gift cards. What are they enabling?
Instead of what? In forms of what?
Steam gift cards.
Don't you do lots of that too? You do lots of video game shit.
Yeah.
How much you've... 20... Where does the money go? Because... why do we have debt? Why do we have collections? If you're siphoning $40,000 a year away since 16, plus bringing in an extra $2,500 a month net, how do you have debt? How do you have collections? What do you mean? You could literally live on according to you could live on $40,000 a year, sitting at home doing nothing. According to you, and what you've done so far. So how the possible you have debt? Because you are in the most privileged position I've ever seen in the history of this show. To be candid. So how do you have debt?
I kind of just like to forget that it's there. Even though I know it's there.
What are you talking about?
I don't want.
But why have it in the first place? If you're stealing, let's be clear, stealing, siphoning, being a bad person with it. How did you get in the debt in the first place then?
Honestly, I have no clue.
Shut up. What does that mean? That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? Well, how do you have student loans if you're siphoning $500,000 from her, $200,000 from her? How do you even have student loans? That would have covered school. Yeah,
so the student loans, she forced me to take them out and told me that she would pay them. And then she didn't pay them. And it's kind of hard for me to I guess pay it myself when she promised me that if
But should she? It's $200,000 a year that you've literally just taken from her accounts. Wait, she says stop taking money, child. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Why the f is she not disconnecting? I mean, she sees you every day at work, right?
No, she lives in South Dakota. I live in Washington.
What the f? Why don't you listen to her? And why doesn't she stop you? What? I'm so confused.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I know why I don't stop. I don't know why.
Why don't you stop then? Why don't you stop being a selfish piece of crap?
Because I like to shop.
That's worth just taking advantage of your mom being a disgusting human being, bottom of the barrel trash, washed up on shore, needs to be thrown back into the depths of the ocean. You'd rather be that?
No.
But you are. What do you mean? You just said, I'm not stopping because I want to shop. Shop. And yeah, your spending's ridiculous. So what do you mean?
Honestly, I don't know.
That's not an answer. That's not an answer. That is not an answer.
I guess I kind of just struggle with the whole stopping myself from buying stuff. Like today, I bought a whole new outfit for the show.
For the show about not spending money.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you?
That was a.
Shouldn't even be wearing that self-love. You're not self-loving. You're just destroying your mom's finances. You're not self-loving.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I went to Buc-ee's and I spent like $100. All in all today,
means nothing, huh?
I've spent like $300. But I borrowed money from my mom to do that. But
she said why she didn't pay for your college.
No.
The student loans. Did you ask?
I have asked her before. She kind of avoids conversations like that.
Okay, yeah, but what happens if you confront though? Hey, you said you'd pay for the loans. Why aren't you paying for the loans?
She'd probably turn it back on me.
Okay, but she hasn't? Why have you not had this conversation? I want her to turn it back on you, but that's why I'm trying to figure out why hasn't the conversation happened, and if so, what has it been like?
I feel like it'll turn into a fight, and I don't like to fight with my mom, especially over finances.
Because you get $40,000 a year from her.
Yeah.
Still.